Hey all, how's it going? Friday, and it's been a long week for everybody, I'm sure. Quarantining and not being able to work or having to work hours that you're not used to. So I appreciate all of you for the effort you're doing for our society and our communities to help keep this bell curve down, and let's start evening all this stuff out. It was pretty cool at the beginning. I was like, man, I'm making hats like by myself like I used to do, and making the hat, making the box, shipping it, and then I realized how much bigger my overhead is and paying all of my staff. And I don't mind paying them. It's not their fault they can't be here. But I gotta tell you, the calls I get from them on how passionate about their job is and questions they're asking and wanting to come back, like it just really warms my heart. I've also been talking to a lot of musicians like Romero and a bunch of others, and friends of mine that are artists like Armando and so forth, and just reaching out to those people in your community. That's what's important. You can't read people's thumbs when you're text messaging. You can see the message, but you can't feel the message. So to call those people and give them a shout out and give them some love would be so positive right now. On a side note, we've started putting out a lot of straw hats. Madison, our digital manager, is getting that all up in line, which to most of you really doesn't matter because there's a lot bigger things at stake right now, and we totally understand that. My main message now is to don't text all those people and say, hey, what's up, how you doing? Really pick up the phone and call them and let them hear your tone of voice and let them know the passion that you have for them and their craft or what they do in our community. Like, for instance, today, Chris Morrison called me from California. He's a frontliner. He's a police officer out there. His sergeant just woke up from a coma from COVID-19. This is real. And after all of that, he called me to thank me for the custom-made hat that I shipped him last week. And that's the things that are gonna help all of us get through this. So just pick up the phone, call a friend, call a loved one. Like today, Sunday, Rupert and I from Vintage Sculpture, but it's not Vintage Sculpture anymore. Oh, I just totally lost it. They make badass stuff out of all of our felt. I can't believe I drew a blank. Anyhow, just to be able to talk to some friends for about 20, 30 minutes and just see what's going on in their lives and how much you appreciate them. I do appreciate them, although I can't remember. Vintage Sculpture is now, Sculptural Felt. Is to reach out to those people and let them know that you care and that you're thinking. So I want you to do that with your family, your friends, and all those other people that you appreciate. I'm not gonna come to work this weekend, but I'll be back in here Monday slaying it. We've been shipping out a lot for Double D Ranchwear, Big D Speed Shop, King Baby, Aces Arrow, Outpost Western, the Maverick in Fort Worth, just a ton of people. Oh, and PFI just got a bunch of killer new stuff too. So look at if you are interested in a hat, look at our retail partners, see what they have to offer you. They've got a bunch of great stuff, and just stay safe out there, and thank you for doing your part.